Welcome back, everybody. As you probably guessed from the thumbnail and the title of the video, today we are going over this body armor here from Safe Life Defense. This is their new Hyperline. I actually did kind of a quick sneak preview, if you will, this winter with just like a 4x4 panel of the material itself, but now they have everything in stock and ready to go, shipping out full panels and carriers. On that note, you can order just the panels, or you can order the panels in the carrier that we have here, and it's up to you guys. The big thing about this armor that is so cool is, number one, it's super flexible and it definitely conforms to your body. This one here, you guys can see I've kind of got it all folded up already because I wore it yesterday, and within probably like an hour of wearing it, it basically conforms 100% to your body. I just put this one on, so it's working its way through. But it's very, very thin, which is nice for concealability if you want to actually wear like a hoodie or even a t-shirt, depending on what kind of shirt you're wearing, and conceal it. It definitely can be done because it's less than 2/10 of an inch thin. Yes, I said that right. That's the crazy part. It is super thin, and it is rated for level 3A, meaning it should stop everything up to 44 Magnum and 357 Magnum. So today, obviously, we will test that. It is also multi-hit rated. It's also rated for stab protection. So most of those things will be tested today. We will figure it out. Now, it does come in a bunch of different sizes, and they do have a size chart on the website that you guys can check out if you're interested to pick it up. Just as a reference, I'm 6 feet tall right now, about 195. And this is a large. You guys can kind of see how it fits on me. I might bring these straps down a little bit to make it a little bit higher, but regardless, that is how it fits. And basically, we have our carrier here, as you would imagine. You can slide that in through this pocket. We do have a mesh breathable layer there. That said, as when I'm filming this, it's like 105 degrees and super humid. So I'm just gonna sweat throughout the video. We're just gonna roll with it. And obviously has our care instructions on there. And then on both the front and the back of these carriers, it has this pocket here, which allows you to add an armor plate. Now, they do make a FRAS armor plate, which is a level 3, but in conjunction with this, makes it to a level 4 standard, meaning it'll stop all the way up to 30-06 armor piercing ammo. And yeah, the pocket is in there if you want to use it. If not, you don't have to. But we do have our adjustable shoulder straps, as I sort of intimated earlier. And these are adjustable as well here on the side, which is our little side panels there. So that way you can get full coverage, which is key. Obviously a plate is good, if it's a 10x12 plate, but getting that side coverage is nice, and you want your sides to overlap for folks that haven't worn soft armor like this. But the back is the same. It has our hook and loop tape part there, and then same thing with that panel if you want to stick your hard armor in there. So I suppose that's pretty much it in terms of the intro. We will start shooting it. Got the armor down range at about 10 yards with some dirt behind it, and we have some 115 grain Minuteman munitions in the gun right now, and it is a Smith & Wesson M&P 9. Should stop it just fine. We will find out. You guys saw the entry in the slow-mo. We had our 9mm go straight in there, and as you can see on the back, we had no penetration at all. I could feel a little bulge where it was, but you'd be just fine. We're gonna keep stepping it up. And I should mention that I did modify the carrier with a knife. I cut it to make it easier to get this in and out. It's obviously not like that from the factory. Up next, some 45 ACP, 230 grain ball. We'll see how she does out of a full-size 1911 barrel. Made it jump. You guys saw the impact up here on the right, and I can feel the bullet in there just fine, and did not penetrate exactly as we would expect. It definitely moved it a little bit more. I'm not sure if that was evident in the slow-mo, but it had a little bit more power for sure. We'll keep stepping it up. Next load up is some 125 grain Federal 357 Magnum coming out of my 686 here. So this is like the limit of what these things are rated for. Now, I think it'll stop it. We'll see. And if it does, we'll go beyond the limit. Let's check it out. As you guys saw from the slow-mo, that 357 Magnum packs a punch. Entrance right here, and absolutely no pass-through. You can feel that bullet. It's in there. It's actually still quite warm, and that thing just got kicked out of the carrier because of those cuts I made in it. Anyway, let's keep going. At this point, the armor has met what it is rated for. Now we're gonna push beyond that and keep pushing. We have my Smith & Wesson 460 Magnum with an 8-inch barrel. Obviously it's chambered at 460, and we have a 260 grain Federal Fusion load coming out of it. And again, guys, not rated for this at all. I got gloves on because my hands are just so sweaty out here. It's so hot, but we will see how it likes this load. As you guys just saw in the slow-mo, it kicked the actual armor out again at the bottom of the carrier. And from testing a lot of armor, I know that is a good thing. Whenever there's a large reaction by armor, that typically means it stopped it. So that was our 357. That was our 460 Magnum. Absolutely stopped it. That's craziness. And you guys can see there, it's kind of tore the actual label a little bit, but I mean, it stopped it for sure. You guys might be able to actually see the bullet in there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it's definitely in there. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. At this point, the armor has already passed everything, but one thing I mentioned in the beginning is that it is multi-hit rated. We have 30 rounds of Minute ammunition, 115 grainers here, full metal jackets. So relatively hard round to stop for armor. And we'll be shooting it here out of this little guy, the UMP. Ah. Had a malfunction there on that one. That might be the first malfunction that gun's ever had. Something's going on. Either way, let's check the armor out. Had a malfunction there on that one. That might be the first malfunction that gun's ever had. Not sure at all what was going on with the gun, but that's a video for another day. Obviously, we got plenty of hits on it there, as you guys can see, and you just saw. And what you see here on the back is absolutely no penetration. This one here ripped it, but if I come in closer, you guys can see there. It's definitely not penetration. And you can see a bullet there on the bottom hanging out too. But it stopped all of that without issue. And what we're gonna do next is kind of see what it takes to actually defeat it, because here on the channel, if you don't know, all armor dies one way or another. So let's figure that out. Next load up is gonna be some subsonic Remington 220 300 blackout coming out of my 10-inch barrel here on my Daniel Defense pistol. And in terms of velocity and energy, it's very similar to what you saw with the 45, but of course it has a very different bullet shape or ballistic coefficient, which should change things. It is absolutely not rated to stop this, guys. Let's see what happens. Longtime viewers of the channel know that when the scenery changes in an armor video, it's generally not good news for the armor itself. And obviously the 300 blackout, it is not rated for that. That Spitzer shaped bullet with that high BC, relatively speaking, to pistol ammo, it's just not what it's rated for. So we had our impact, as you guys saw, and then we had our pass through right there in the actual label. And I don't know if it went through the dirt into the back. It did not. So it did not go through the dirt, which is expected. Dirt's very hard for bullets to pass through, which is why people use sandbags as cover. Fun fact there. So that is it. But again, the armor lived up to its rating, did everything it was supposed to do and more with that 460, which is crazy. That is a powerful, powerful cartridge. And obviously was multi-hit rated as well, lived up to that. So no complaints on that one. Super lightweight and very thin, which I definitely like. In terms of this particular carrier, it was sent out to me for review, so just full disclosure on that one. But we always ruin armor here. It's kind of what we do. And in terms of price point, you can buy it, I think I mentioned in the intro, with the carrier or without. It comes in a, both front and back, obviously, because you need both. And right now, as of when I'm recording this, things may change and there will be a discount code at the bottom of your screen here. It's coming in at $1,000 or $999 for a pair. Now, the actual weight obviously is going to vary depending on the size that you get. Like I said, they have a chart that will help you guys pick out your size, but it is very, very lightweight, as you would imagine, being so thin. Again, it's less than 0.2 of an inch thin. It's crazy how thin this stuff is. But with that, I suppose we will close the video out. If you guys have questions about it or anything like that, you can definitely let us know down below in the comment section. You can also ask at my various social media sites that you see here on your screen. If you like this type of video and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We ruin armor a lot here. It's kind of what we do here on the channel. It's one of our mainstays. And additionally, if you have subscribed to the channel and you've hit the notification bell, turned it on to notification all, and you're still not seeing 2 to 4 videos a week here on the channel, definitely sign up for my email list at the website on the screen that you see right here. This has, this email goes out at most once a month, and it has all of the videos since my previous email went out the month before. So that way there's no big tech giant censoring your eyes from my content. And then should this go on sale, anything like that, we will post that up in our daily deals email at the website here on your screen is where you can sign up for that. And basically, if it's in the email, it's the cheapest that I know of anywhere on the internet. And obviously on that particular day when it goes out, the email goes out. And again, if this thing goes on sale, which from time to time does happen, we will throw it in that daily deals email along with other gear items, gun items, etc. And that is pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video.